Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you guys how I created and customized this sweatshirt. I believe this technique is called reverse embroidery, where you do like a cutout in the fabric here. And then I also will be showing you guys how I painted this cute little card for my 7th anniversary with my boyfriend. I did write a little notey note on the back, but that's none of your business. Let's go ahead and get into the art. Alright guys, so I first started off by embroidering my H that I ended up putting on the sweater with my Brother embroidery machine here. I just have varsity letters already, and I just went ahead and did an H. I think I did 3.5 inches if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, that's the size I chose. I wanted it to be pretty big but not super huge. These are the materials I use: my embroidery hoop, some embroidery floss, the H that I just made, of course, and some big tapestry darting needles, and a pair of teeny weeny scissors, and obviously the hoodie. So I did get the crew neck off of Amazon, just Amazon Essentials. I seen my boyfriend has one of those, so I just looked at the size, and was like, okay, cool. Like, I know he likes to wear oversized crew necks, so that's what I got. So this is me just adjusting the embroidery hoop. I just went ahead and used the hoop that I used for my machine and just shoved it right in the arm, and I centered it with the arm crease on the sweater, and then I just put the top on. This is the embroidery thread, embroidery floss that I have here. So I'm just following along with the pattern of the H, and how I could see it was I was just kind of like opening up the armhole and just looking in there just to make sure I was in the right spot and everything, and I would just poke it through and just trace the H all the way around. And I will say this would have been easier if I would have did it anywhere else on the sweater. Like if I would have did it on like the front or the back, it would have been easier because I would have been able to flip over to the front and to the back way easier than I was able to with it being right in the sleeve. So I would definitely take that into consideration if you were thinking about doing something like this for yourself or for a friend or significant other or family member, whatever you choose. I just chose to just do the arm because I wanted to keep it simple, and yeah, that's it. I just wanted to keep it pretty simple, and I thought the arm was a good spot for that, especially because I can always build upon the sweater and make more. But here we are at the point where I've stitched it all out around the H, and I took my teeny weeny scissors and I cut just on the top fabric, just on the crew neck itself. I was being very careful not cutting the actual white embroidery that's underneath, and not cutting my embroidery floss that is on top. Yeah, you can see it here, you can see it peeking through, and I know I'm not cutting it. And if you are worried about possibly cutting your embroidery underneath, like if your fabric is thin or something like that, you could always just pre-cut a hole before, like a tiny hole, before you even start stitching. That way you can have like a starter hole. And here is the H all done and stitched out. Just make sure you're stitching through both sections, and it should all be fine. And this is what it looks like on me. And now we're getting into the little painting that I did. I did a quick little cartoony version of me and my boyfriend. I decided to go with the bean mouth because it's easy and it's simple, and the little dot eyes, little tiny eyebrows, because I want to keep it simple and cartoony. But yeah, here I am just watercoloring it. We both have dark black locks, so that was pretty easy just for me to paint our hair the same color, and give us basically the same hairstyle. My hair is just longer than his, but other than that, our hair is pretty much the same. Like, I do both of our hair so I just do his hair the same way that I do my hair. The only difference is, um, he just has like the top locks, so he just has locks on the top of his head, and his are bigger than mine. You can't tell that from the picture, but you know, you get the gist. We got the same hairstyle. And here is the painting all dried. I do hate that the black in my boyfriend's hair like dried and smudged into his face, so it kind of looks like he got punched in the head. But I was kind of pressed for time. I did do this the day before our anniversary. I've been very busy. But you know, I wanted to do a little something special, a little something fun and creative as a part of his gifts. Alright guys, this is the final product. I know I showed it at the beginning, but I want to show it at the end again, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.